Welcome 904 REELMAN. This is what we're after today, you guys. We're gonna be using all types of artificial baits, paddle tails, gulp, voodoo shrimp, and whatever it takes to get as many of these as possible. Targeting just flounder today. Make sure to thumbs up and like, subscribe if you haven't already. We're gonna get this guy back in the water and catch him up. Ready to go and head out. Make sure to thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the water. Time to get fishing, you guys. First things first, when I'm searching for flounder, we hit some creek mouths. So we're headed up the intercoastal. We're gonna stop at a few spots on the outgoing tide. Make sure to watch the video to the end. I'll be going over which baits I caught all these fish with and how I use them. I think I'm hooked up on the voodoo shrimp. Yeah, I could definitely got something on. It's not like the biggest, but it's coming up. Oh, it's got some run in it. Little flounder, perfect target species. Over here. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Perfect. Voodoo shrimp. Yep. How big? I don't know. Maybe 12, 13. First flatty of the day. Probably a 12, 13 inch fish. We're gonna get him back in the water. That's what I caught him on right there. Little voodoo shrimp. Probably my third or fourth cast with that guy, and I was jigging him off the bottom real slow. Hit right now. Little voodoo shrimp. Yeah, I'm on. Something small, but he feels like a little flatty. Tiny little. What the? Oh no. Yeah, not a tiny little flatty. Just got popped again. Cast it in that same spot I just caught the sea robin. Been seeing a bunch of bait up there. I think he's still on. Oh, dude, he just popped off. Caught a flounder, missed a flounder, caught a sea robin. Time to move spots. Up the creek we go to another mouth. Definite hit. Dink. But that's all I got. I'm gonna let it sit for a second. Just pulled up to spot number 2 here. Probably stuck on something. I don't know, he feels like something's on there. I'm letting him chew it up for a second. I don't think I'm about to joint. I think I'm about to give him the slow lift off. Yeah, something just chewed on it again. Not to bring this fucking flounder up. Oh yeah, he's going. He's on. Fish on. Whoa! There he is. Got a flatty? Yeah. Got us another flounder. Not bad. Scooped up. About the same size as the last one, maybe a little bit bigger. We're gonna measure them. That's that same voodoo shrimp right there. So far, so good. They're loving it. Slap him on the stick right there and see where he's at. Right at 14.5 inches. Keeper flounder, unfortunately. Fortunately, some people keep these things. But a nice little fun catch. We're gonna get him back in the water, see if we can't get a couple more. So far so good, catching flounder, but it's time to move. Picked up the anchor and I'm gonna head to downtown St. Augustine. It's time to fish the Castillo de San Marco. More often than not, you can find a couple flatties up in here right up against the seawall. So it's time to toss anchor, throw out some lures, and see if we can't bring them up. Whoa, you trying to sabotage me? That thing was getting dunk, 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 dunk right at the boat. Pretty sure I got me a flatty on. He's about to go right now. Yep. There he is. Nice little flounder here at the fort. He was right at the boat. I felt him strike. All right. Another flounder on the voodoo shrimp. This time he was caught on that white voodoo shrimp, those gray stripes. Smallest one of the day so far. Get him back in. So far, day's going just as planned. Been to 3 different spots, caught 3 flounder. Whenever I'm flounder fishing, I like to fan cast the whole area and jig it real slow. Usually when you catch 1 flounder, you can catch 2. You want to make sure whatever bait you're using, that you search the area real well before you leave. But after you're done fan casting and not catching anything, it's time to move on. Right now the fishing fool's hooked up at a different spot. He likes to use gulp shrimp. Fishing fool just brought him one in on that white.
They like them chartreuse tails.
Took that white and that chartreuse tail right off. Nice flatty. All right, you guys, this right here is the arsenal for when I'm targeting flounder. We got a little bit of everything here. Start over here on the left. We got some paddle tails. Love the white color here in North Florida. Also got some right here with the green tails. Gotta always have something with some chartreuse tails when you're getting flounder. All right, there's the voodoo shrimp. This is the pink one. Haven't really thrown that much. Had most of my luck on the red one, and I have like a clear and brown one. That's really what I've been using, but that guy still works. Definitely catch them on that. And then the gulp shrimp. You gotta have the gulp shrimp if you're going for flounder. Right here, some brown ones. Those are one of my favorites, the root beer gold. We also got some white ones with the chartreuse tail. And right over here, these are new ones I'm trying out. A nuclear chicken, so we'll see if those work. I don't know how I feel about them, but we're gonna test them out. And down here are the jig hooks. Got orange, green, and white. Those are pretty much my go-to colors. I don't mind using a red one too if we got red jig hooks. That's just as good. I really like these orange ones. A 1/4 ounce. Got 1/2 ounce ones and 1/8 ounce, depending on how strong that current is. Because those baits have to get to the bottom.
That same thing, whatever it was.
What?
The big thing. Oh.
What was left over there? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fishing fool hooked up right now.
Yeah, it ain't much.
Flounder though, you think?
Yeah.
That's what we're after today. Nice.
Another flounder on the gulp.
White gulp before.
Same exact thing.
Same thing as that last flatty. Went for that green tail and that's what got it done.
The last one's tail is over there.
There it is. That's it for today's video on how I target flounder. Hope you found it useful, and thumbs up and subscribe down below. And one last thing before I go. Just because flounder in the state of Florida got to be 14 inches doesn't mean you need to keep a 14-inch flounder. If you ask me, that's still on the small side. So throw them back, let them grow up, and let's catch the big ones.